Hey, they're in front of us, hey.
Just falling off the truck.
That's kidding.
You just want to start clearing them. I'm just going to go do a bit of business with a tree.
Well, don't stand there and do it. Go over there. I don't want to see it.
Anyway, I don't think you didn't have any brothers there, Margaret. Jeez, he's going fast.
All right, let's go and check it out. Quick sticks.
Yeah, all right.
I'll call the ambulance. Mount Thomas 30 after the Mount Thomas. We've got a 12 and 16.
All right. Mrs. Freeman. Mrs. Freeman, are you okay?
Come here!
Hey, shush up, mate.
Come here!
You'll be right, mate. No, don't panic, mate. You'll be right. I'll get you on the tick, okay? You'll be right.
Come here!
Back the van and you calm down.
Yeah, it's a nasty catch you got there, mate, but I think you'll be all right. You want to come out?
It hurts.
You all right?
Nick.
Mind your head there. So what we'll do, we'll take you up to see the doctor. She'll fix you up.
But I'm all wet and yucky.
You're not the only one, mate.
But you'll think I've been naughty.
Oh, look, I'll tell you what we'll do here. We'll give you a pair of police overalls, eh?
All right.
Good. Good.
Now, Mrs. Freeman, can you tell me what happened?
Boy.
Was it the steering? Mrs. Freeman?
Look, Mum. Tina Nick gave me a pair of his very own overalls.
Come on, Clancy, we'll go get you changed. Come on, mate.
Then, before I knew it, we were off the track and bouncing across the paddock. Well, I just lost control. I mean, my old car, it is not designed to handle all those bumps. And then, there we were, in the dam. And my poor boy, he hit his head.
Mrs. Freeman, can you tell us what caused you to run off the track in the first place?
There was this youth, came out of nowhere and forced us off the road.
Yeah, we didn't see any of the car, Mrs. Freeman.
Oh, it just roared off. Two kids in it, laughing their silly heads off, lunatics.
Mrs. Freeman, can you tell me what colour the ute was?
So something bright, I think, red. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Look, surely this can wait. Mrs. Freeman's had a nasty shock. I want to give you a thorough check-up too. And the officers are just leaving.
No, we need to take a statement.
Yeah, later, when we're finished here.
Yeah, come on, Nick.
Can I come now, Tina Nick?
No, mate, you stay. Wait for your mum. We'll see you later. Yeah, it was lucky the dam wasn't filled because they could have drowned. I mean, he was carrying on, Clancy, and his mum was out to it.
Well, conscious.
No, shock. Tell you what, though, I've never heard Clancy's mum stuck for words.
Vaccinated with a gramophone needle, my old man used to say. Yeah, she's a good woman, though, Rachel. Virtually runs the senior sits.
And she talks 15 to the dozen. Cut her hands off, she'd be speechless.
So, she's Jewish, so what?
Jewish? Clancy's not a Jewish name, though.
No, it's a nickname from school. Because he was still wetting the bed.
Clancy of the overflow.
Kids can be so cruel. But the guy's a retard, what do you expect?
Oh, it never fails to amaze me, the intolerance of the young. I think the cells need cleaning out, McKinley.
I did them yesterday, Tom.
Then I think you should do them again. Dash.
Can you file this brief for me, please?
A description of the ute that ran him off the road?
No, nothing useful.
Oh, let's see if we can get a make and a colour, run it through this. Dr. Hamilton.
You've fixed up the Freemans, have you? There?
Yeah, I just dropped them home.
When can we talk to them?
Ah, well, Mrs. Freeman needs a rest. If you could do it at her house.
Yeah, no
worries.
problem.
Come on, Margaret, job for you and me.
Yep. Tom, the baby healthcare nurses have been on to me that Anna hasn't been in for a checkup.
Really?
Yeah. Why don't you just tell her that I'm looking forward to a visit from her and the baby?
Rightio, yeah.
Okay. I'll see you all later.
All
See ya.
McKinley, the cells are that way.
Hey, Dash, what's this? Informant. Deirdre Elaine
Oh,
McKinley.
very funny.
Deirdre.
You call me that again, buddy, and you're dead meat.
Didn't me when I was a little baby.
Oh, you're very cute, Clancy. And you've got a little... It's a bunny?
Yeah. My dad gave it to me because he was happy I was born. I was all right then when I was born. Mum said I was good.
Put that down, Joey. There's a good boy before you break it.
Now, if you feel up to it, Mrs. Freeman, we'd like to ask you a few questions about your accident.
I'm not sure I can tell you much. It all happened so quickly.
Mrs. Freeman, you said some youth tried to run you off the road.
Yes,
What sort of car were they driving?
a panel van.
A panel van. You told us it was a utility this morning.
Did I?
Yes, you did. You said it was probably red.
Yes, I think that's right. I don't remember. Look, I'm getting a lot of my headaches.
What about you, Clancy? Can you remember? Go on, mate. You want to help us out, don't you?
Sure thing, Nick.
What happened this morning?
We went in the water and I got all wet and yucky.
Now, you tell me about the car. The one that nearly hit you.
What car?
You remember the car, Joey? It was right in front of us.
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
What colour was it?
White.
White.
With blue lights and everything, and the siren was going.
Well, I reckon she's still important.
Why would she do that?
Well, I'm bucket if I know, but why can't she describe the car?
Shock. Normal reaction, I would have thought.
We didn't see it, or did Clancy, I reckon.
Clancy.
He described the police car right down to the last detail.
What, flashing blue lights and a siren?
Well, he didn't sound-
Hooray. What are you saying?
Well,
You didn't see another car?
well, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm saying something's not right, something's fishy. That's what I'm saying.
Fishy? In a dam?
What about you, Doyle? Do you go along with this?
Oh, well, I don't know if I'd go as far as Nick, but Rachel seemed very quiet and tired when we spoke to her.
She'd just driven her car into a dam. It'd tire me out,
Yeah,
too.
boss, all I'm saying is that she could have blacked out behind the wheel. Maybe she's just a lousy driver.
Get onto AIS. Tell them to check the car. It could have faulty steering or brakes.
There is no way. Some of these oldies would do anything to hold on to their licences.
Well, let's hope Rachel doesn't have to give hers up. Meals on Wheels would give us hell.
She's not fit to drive, that's obvious.
McKinley, I'm beginning to think you've spent too long in the city. Or is jumping to conclusions a family failing?
Boss, should we run the idea of a blackout past Zoe Hamilton?
I just don't want you upsetting Rachel with these wild accusations.
Oh, they're not wild accusations.
Nevertheless, I want you to check out all the other possibilities first.
Nighty night. No. Stomped on a few corns there.
Yeah, just a word to you there, Dash. You might want to go easy on your Clancy routine, because the boss has got a soft spot for him.
Does he like big dumb dogs as well?
Here you go. What's he still not asleep?
Every time I try to put him down, he wakes up and starts crying.
Yeah, give him to me. Come on, mate. Come to Grandad. There's a boy. Ooh, who's a big boy? Have a drink.
No thanks, he'll probably just send me straight to sleep.
Well, one of you's got to get some sleep sooner or later. Come on. It's good for the milk.
Yeah, well, it's going to help me relax.
Who's a good boy? Eh? I don't know why you don't take him to see Zoe. She could give you both a
We've
check.
been through this already.
I know you don't like doctors, but surely if you
Look,
took
Dad,
him to
he's
see
okay,
Zoe...
all right? We both are.
All right.
As soon as I calm down, he will, you'll see.
All right. Oh, yes. Morning.
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 The AO's been in touch about the Freeman's car.
Yeah, the mechanic said it was basically in good condition for a 20-year-old vehicle. Brakes and steering were both fine.
What about disc? We get a list of ute drivers?
Yeah, Nick and Maggie are out interviewing heads now.
That was quick.
Not time for a coffee break yet.
No, we're all done.
It was a short list.
Any likelies?
No, they all had alibis for one of them.
Boss, I think we should have that chat with Zoe.
Just take it easy, all right?
Do you want to go do that, Margaret? Because I've got things to do here.
Nick, she's not going to bite you.
Yes, I know she's not going to bite me because I've got things to do here.
See Nick run. Run, Nick. Run.
Do you think that's funny, do you?
I think it's hysterical.
Do you really think it's hysterical?
All right, you two, cut it out. I'll go and talk to Zoe myself.
Missed opportunity.
Now, if there was some other reason for her driving into that dam, a medical reason, for example...
Tom, you know I am not in a position to give that sort of information.
No. But you wouldn't rule out the possibility of a blackout, would you?
Persistent, aren't you? Did you give Anna my message?
Yeah. She refuses to come. She reckons all doctors are in the pay of the drug companies.
Ah, right. Well, I do have to maintain my jet-set lifestyle somehow.
Well, she's going to have to do something soon. Poor little Sam, he's as grumpy as anything. He's hardly slept for days.
And how's she?
Oh, she needs to relax more.
So he's not feeding properly?
Well, how would I know?
You could ask her.
Look, if you're talking to Rachel Freeman again, could you tell her what I said? If she was to hand in her licence voluntarily, we mightn't have to proceed against her for dangerous driving.
It's because their reactions are too slow. If you ask me, there should be compulsory yearly licence testing for everyone who's over 40.
So, you're a bit of an artsy, are you, Dash?
Yeah, I wouldn't express that opinion to the boss.
Yeah, a lot of people consider 40 quite young still.
A lot of old people.
Dana Nick,
Hey, what are you up to?
it's my dog, Dana Nick, it's Monica. I want you to come quick and...
All right, now,
make
wait
her
a
better.
tick. All right, we'll wait for me and, let's go up and see this bloke about his dog. Hey, Clancy, does Monica like to play out in the street sometimes, mate?
Sometimes. Mum yelled at her.
Where's your mum now? Does she know, Monica's a bit crook?
I tried to tell her, but she wouldn't wake up.
Your mum?
Mm.
Where is she?
She's in her room. She hadn't made my breakfast yet, and I'm hungry.
Just show me where she is, will you?
But she's asleep.
Come on, mate, just show me where she is. Mrs. Freeman. Mrs. Freeman. Mrs. Freeman.
How long has she been like this?
I've seen her since last night. I found 2 bottles of morphine-based tablets by her bedside. Apparently he prescribed them for her.
That's right. 0.4 of Narcan, thanks, nurse.
Morphine's a pretty heavy medication. Would you mind telling me what you gave them to her for, please?
For pain relief. Now, will you go and be a policeman somewhere else? I've got work to do.
Is Mum going to be all right, Dana Nick?
Hey. Yeah, mate, don't worry. Dr. Hamilton's seeing her now. Did anything different or special happen last night?
Mum cooked me some chopped and chocolate pudding. I'm hungry, Dana Nick.
You called Mein Führer?
Yeah. You want to look after Clancy for a while?
Aren't you doing that?
No, I'm going to go have a chat to Dr. Hamilton.
I want to stay with my mum.
Now, mate, look, as soon as she wakes up, I'll give you a ring down the station. You head off down there with Dash and she can pick you up some breakfast, because you said you were hungry.
Can I have chocolate milk? That's my pet favourite.
Any money on you?
Yeah, come on.
OK, Dash can treat you to chocolate milk.
I didn't join up to be a glorified babysitter, just in case you were wondering.
That's what you think.
Yes, Mrs. Freeman's conscious, but she's groggy and very distressed.
When can we interview her?
Here I am, thinking it was me you wanted to talk to.
It was a suicide attempt. I need to interview her.
Well, suicide isn't illegal anymore.
I'll still need to make an incident report.
Do whatever you have to do. As I told your sergeant yesterday, I can't give you any information without the patient's express permission.
She's in no position to give it.
So you just have to wait, won't you? How do you usually fill in your time, by the way?
Me? Me? Well, I like to hang around hospitals asking difficult questions.
Really?
Yeah.
None of your questions present me with any difficulties at all.
That's because you're not answering them.
What exactly is it that you think I could tell you?
I reckon you could tell me exactly why Rachel Freeman tried to kill himself. You see, suicide may no longer be illegal, Dr. Hamilton. But assisting suicide is.
Meaning?
You prescribed the drugs for her.
You can see Mrs. Freeman tomorrow morning. In the meantime, I think you'd better leave.
Do you think that this overdose could be linked with the accident?
Linked.
Well, the accident could have been a suicide attempt too.
Started crying and look like Dash got me.
Oh, that's nice,
Yeah,
mate.
put any of that on my desk and I'll drop you.
Can I draw a picture?
No, you can't. Put it down, Clancy. Oh, God, look! I asked you not to spill it. Just get off my desk.
Clancy, be careful. Don't walk in it. Now come over here and sit down with Constable Doyle and draw her a nice picture. I'm sure she'd like that. Get a bucket, will you? Cooper, get onto T-ball. Get him to arrange an autopsy for the dog.
Yeah, right.
Dr. T-ball going to help Monica wake up, Sergeant Croydon?
No, look, I'm sorry, mate. Well, sometimes dogs just get so tired they can't wake up.
Gotta wake up sometimes, but like people that I can wash and do number one than eating stuff. My mum must be pretty tired too. Do you reckon she's gonna wake up soon?
Yeah, I take it Dr. Hamilton wasn't able to help us with our inquiry.
Bloody doctor.
You and Anna ought to get together.
Nick, it's a question of ethics. She can't just breach patient confidentiality. You know that.
Eh? Well, a few less ethics and a bit more responsibility might be the go.
All right, well, tell me, what did you expect?
Well, I expect a bit of cooperation. I mean, it's obvious she knew Mrs. Freeman's state of mind. It's obvious. So she should have told us and we would have been able to avoid a suicide attempt.
Surely you don't believe that.
Fascinating as all this may be, our main problem is still Clancy. He can't stay on his own.
Well, Maria Baker's out until late this afternoon.
Who's Maria Baker?
Clancy's social worker.
Yeah, well, she'll need to be put in the picture anyway, thanks, Doyle.
I think it's pretty obvious, you know. I think Clancy just got too much for his mum to handle.
No. His mother thinks the sun shines out of his...
It's a hell of a responsibility, and she is getting on a bit. Maybe respite care.
Dr. Croydon, can you please write get well on my picture?
Yeah, of course, Clancy. Here, put it down here. That's the boy. Now, we were just talking about you. How would you like to go on a holiday?
Mum would like that. We went to the beach once, but I didn't like the tea much.
No, well, this would be... You'd go on your own.
You want me to go away?
No, it's not that, Clancy. It's just that... Well, you need to stay somewhere while your mother's in hospital. Clancy. Clancy, look, I'm sure Mrs. Baker will find some really nice people for you to stay with. Come on, Clancy, mate, it'll be all right. Look, would you like to come and stay at my place tonight, eh? Then tomorrow we can see how your mum's feeling.
Okay.
You see, what I don't understand is why his dog...
Yeah, but do we know for sure that it was poisoned?
Yeah, well, T-Boy says it looks that way.
What if Mrs. Freeman is telling the truth? Now, what if someone did run her off the road and the overdose only looks like a suicide attempt?
Yeah.
No. All I'm saying is that we can't entirely discount the possibility of foul play. We haven't even spoken to her yet.
You've been reading too many Agatha Christie's, mate. You turned into Miss Marple, Margaret.
Well, what's your theory, Nick?
Nick's theory? Nick's theory is that there were 2 suicide attempts. The OD and the one in the car the other day.
No, hang on a minute. What about Clancy? You're forgetting about him. He was in the car with her.
Yeah?
Well, he's her only child, for God's sake. She would never put his life in danger like that.
Now, last night, mate, how was your mum?
Was she upset about something, Clancy?
She burnt the trough. We got into Monica and had egg and chipped. I like chipped.
Was there anything else?
Chocolate pudding.
No, I mean, did anything else happen?
We watched the TV.
Did anyone come to visit Clancy?
We don't get many visited. Mrs. Baker sometimes.
All right, and what happened after you finished watching TV?
Mum played the piano. She's real good.
Uh-huh, and what happened then?
With bedtime.
Hey, listen to me. Did you have anything else to eat or drink before you went to bed?
Mum always make me a drink of hot milk.
Did she put anything... Did you put chocolate in it? Because you like chocolate, don't you?
She used to, but then she stopped because I was getting too fat. I don't like white milk.
So, Clancy, you didn't drink the milk?
You won't tell Mum, will you? She said milk's good for me.
What did you do with the milk?
Gave it to Monica. She thought it was yummy.
Rachel Freeman? I can't believe it.
Well, there's little doubt about it, boss. That milk was intended for Clancy.
Yeah, she wanted to take him with her.
Well, you sure Clancy wasn't mistaken? I mean, you know what he's like, how confused he gets.
No, we went through it with him several times. The story never changed.
He wouldn't have been more than 2 when his old man died. Rachel dotes on him.
No, so that's why she lets him roam the streets.
What do you expect? He is an adult.
No, mentally he's not.
Can't fathom that Rachel would try to kill him.
No, she's still looking at an attempted murder charge. When did Zoe say we can talk to her?
First thing in the morning.
Oh, I suppose we have to.
You know we do.
What about Clancy? How are we going to break the news to him?
Digger and I'll pick them for you, won't we, boy?
It's okay, Clancy, I can manage, really.
Please, Anna Croydon. I'm really good in the garden. Mum said I've got green fingered.
That's green thumbs, Clancy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey, look, I'll tell you what. If I asked you to get me a couple of zucchini, where would you go?
That's Edie. Edon.
Hey, that's really good, Clancy. How did you know that?
I look after Mum's garden. I really love growing things. Your lettuce are really good, but your rhubarb needs more sun. I picked the bean, Dr. Croydon. For the soup. I picked the beans all by myself.
Really? That's terrific, mate. Any bread?
Yeah. Clancy, can you get it? Turns out there's all sorts of things Clancy can do. Aren't there, mate?
Yeah, I can wash my hand and face and get dressed all by myself.
Thank you. That's terrific, isn't it? But I bet your mum doesn't let you make hot drinks by yourself, does she?
I'm too clumsy. I broke a good plate once. Made her sad.
Your mum does a lot of things for you, doesn't she?
She liked doing things for me, but it was her fault that I'm not clever like my dad was.
What do you mean?
When I was a tiny baby, my brain got too hot. She told me.
Well, it wasn't really her fault, though, was it?
She took me to the doctor, but then it was too late. My brain had already got hurt.
What?
I didn't say a word.
Oh, no, but you were thinking it, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
You were thinking my grandson's going to get brain damage because that silly bitch won't take him to a doctor.
Anna, don't be silly.
Now look what you've done!
Anna!
Did you try and kill your son, Mrs. Freeman?
No point in denying it is there. I don't understand what went wrong. We should have just fallen asleep and never woken up.
Well, before you go on, I must inform you, you're not
That
advised to say or
won't
do
be
anything.
necessary, detective. I am prepared to make a full statement.
This is a serious matter, Mrs. Freeman. You can be charged with attempted murder.
So arrest me.
Just like you to know what you're saying.
I'm dying of liver cancer. I have only got a couple of months, maybe less.
Well, now about your accident, Mrs. Freeman, when you ended up in the dam.
I was aiming for a big gum tree. I lost my nerve at the last minute.
Why Clancy?
He couldn't manage without me.
Well, there are places you can send him, Mrs. Freeman.
I went to one once. I wouldn't put a dog there. My son. No. Better Joey should stay with his mother.
Mrs. Freeman's illness, I was just wondering...
You're asking me how long? It's difficult to say precisely. How long before she comes up in front of a court?
No, it's also difficult to say.
My first thought after the accident was that it was a dizzy spell brought on by the painkillers. I warned her not to drive again. She said she wouldn't. End of story.
Except it wasn't, was it?
No, as it turned out. What do you want me to say? That I misjudged a patient's desperation? Yes, I did. I was wrong. Satisfied?
No, not really. Look, Dr. Hamilton, just about that business. Assisting the suicide. I'm sorry. I think I might have come on a bit strong there. I do that. Sometimes I come on a bit strong.
That's all right. Fortunately, I like the strong type.
You're not really going to charge her, are you?
I don't know, Maria. Our hands are tied. I mean, we can make recommendations, of course, but in the end it's up to the DPP. What about Clancy?
Yeah. Well, our long-term aim would be to get him into a community residential unit.
What, like special accom?
Yeah, pretty much. The residents virtually take care of themselves with occasional outside care.
Do you think he's ready?
Probably not. He'd need some training.
So what happens in the meantime?
Well, he's staying with you at the moment, isn't he?
Yes.
You, wouldn't consider extending the arrangement?
How long are we talking exactly?
Exactly, I couldn't say. Weeks, months.
Look, I'd really like to help, but the fact is I've got my daughter and a baby with me at the moment, and I just don't think it'd be fair.
Oh, no,
on
don't
them.
worry about it. I understand.
I mean, I'd really like to help, but he's
It's
such a
fine,
handful.
Tom. Just, let me make a few phone calls and see what I can tee up.
Clancy, mate, your mum's really ill. She just can't look after you.
These are very nice people, Clancy, and they're really looking forward to meeting you.
I think they've even got a dog, mate, haven't they, Mrs. Baker?
Yep, I think so.
I don't need a dog. I got Monica. Why can't I stay here, darling Crawdon?
I'd really love you to stay here, Class, but I just don't think it's possible.
Come on, Clancy. Let's go and get your stuff together. Come on.
Come on, we'll come and see you as soon as you're settled in. Go on, off you go, you'll be right.
Hi, Dad. Guess what? I went and saw Dr. Hamilton and she said, "Hey, Clancy." Hey, Dad, what's going on?
Clancy's mum's going to have to stay in hospital a bit longer than we thought, so we've had to make other arrangements.
Other arrangements? What are you talking about?
There's a family at St David's. They're going to look after Clancy for a while.
Well, he doesn't look very happy about it.
I don't want to go away, Anna Crawdon.
And you're making him.
It's not like that. I just thought it was best for all concerned.
You're chucking him out.
Anna, it's not like that.
I didn't think it was practical for him to stay here.
I always knew you were a reactionary old bastard. I never knew you were
Anna, that's not
heartless as
fair.
well.
I just wanted what was best for you and Sam.
How the hell would you know what that was?
Stop this. You're only making it harder for... Clancy?
Disappeared? How'd he manage that?
Adam, if I'd have seen him go, he wouldn't have disappeared, would he? I mean, the boss said he snuck round the back. That's not important. We've got to find him. Anybody got any ideas?
Well, we found him near the highway before. He likes to count tracks.
He loves the park.
Will he come if we whistle?
What about the hospital? He might be trying to visit his mum.
You do that. Margaret, you come with me.
Where are we going?
Well, Dash here, she reckons he's a big dumb dog, but I reckon Clancy's more your homing pigeon.
Oh, it sounds like somebody's home.
Well, they're burglars. They've got unusual taste in music.
Hello, Tina Nick.
How you doing?
They want to send me away. But I didn't do anything bad, I didn't.
See, we know that you didn't. But, mate, you can't stay here on your own.
Mum will be home soon. She'll worry if I'm not here.
No, don't worry about it, mate, because we've had a word to your mum and she says it's all okay.
Running away's not going to help anything, Clancy.
I wasn't running away. I was packing my bag like Dad and Croydon told me to. I can't find my dog, Tina Nick. Can you find her?
No, mate, I can't, I'm sorry.
Why not?
Because she's not lost, Clancy, your dog.
Where is she?
Well, her body's over at Dr. Tibor's, mate.
Let's go.
No, mate, no, I don't think that's a very good idea. You see, she doesn't live in her body anymore, mate.
I don't understand.
Well, sooner or later, Clancy, you know, you stop living in your body and you go off to live somewhere else.
Even talked.
Even dogs, mate. Even dogs. You see, that's what happens when they say someone's died. Yeah, you stop living in your body, but the real you goes somewhere else.
Where?
Well, I don't think you go anywhere in particular. But you know, mate, there's some people that are smarter than me and they say you go to heaven. And, you know, there's another group of people, Clancy, that say born all over again into a brand new body.
I want to get the new body.
What was that?
Could I meet the Tina Nick? I want her to come visit me.
See, listen, we should let the boss know that we found him.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait, Mags. Come on, shake a leg.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Dash, can you do the honours with Clancy? There's some texters in the filing cabinet. You can go, Dash.
Oh.
Great. So you're my problem again.
That's what my mum called me sometimes. Her little problem. That's when I get into trouble. She'd real thick, my mum.
Yeah, mate, I know. Look, why don't we go into Sergeant Croydon's office and play in there, because it's much nicer in there. Okay?
Ooh, a pink texter. Ah, cool. It's a stamp.
There's writing on that one. What did it say?
Mount Thomas Police Station.
I'm going to put it on my picture of baby Dan. Do you draw for your mum, Dash?
Used to when I was little.
I'm always going to be little. The boy next door told me. Mum heard him say it, it made her cry.
It's not very nice, is it?
Dick and don't may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Anyway, I don't mind being little forever.
Why not?
'Cause I got my mum to look after me. Do you think she'll get better soon?
Where's Clancy?
He's in your office drawing pictures with Dad.
You've lumbered him with McKinley again. What did the poor little bugger do to deserve that?
Well, actually, they're getting on like a house on fire. Have a look.
I thought she didn't like retards.
Well, she must have changed her mind.
Yeah, well, gonna do what I should have done in the first place.
Before you do that, boss, it's the hospital.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
That
is.
elephants don't wear hats. And what is that?
That's the trunk. That makes it an elephant. Look, darling grown up, in fact.
Very nice, Clancy. Look, we need to have a bit of a talk. Senior Nick's just had a call from the hospital, and it's not very good news, I'm afraid.
Mum.
Yeah.
She'd gone away, hadn't she? Like Monica.
Yes, she has. Clancy, your mum's died. I'm sorry.
I want to do Dad and Gordon. I want to do.
She's in here. We'll be right here if you need us, all right?
Clancy, didn't expect to see you again.
Clancy's going to be staying with us again for a while, love, if that's all right with you.
Of course it's all right with me. What made you suddenly change your mind?
Clancy's mum died today, Anna.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I'm dead, but Mum isn't because she got a brand new body. The old one used to get really tired all the time.
Who told you about reincarnation, Clancy?
Then you Nick.
I'm going to have a word to him, I can see that. So you went to see Zoe today. How'd you go?
Yeah. Well, as it turned out, I was exactly right. It's just stress, and because of that, I'm not making enough milk.
Did she have any suggestions?
Yeah, she had some really good ideas about diet and fluid intake, supplementary feeds. Yeah, and she also said I shouldn't be stressing so much about housework. So I've hired some cleaners.
That's good, but you might have talked to me about it first.
Just kidding, Dad.
Well, whatever advice she gave you, it seems to be working.
Yep. This is the best feed we've had in a week.
Well, now that he's had his fill, perhaps somebody should think about the grown-ups. Feel like pizza, souvlaki? Do you like souvlaki?
No need. I've made a casserole. Thank you very much.
Hey, PJ. Pathologist report and Rachel Freeman's in.
Thanks, mate. Much as we expected.
Mm-hmm.
Give Zoe Hamilton a look.
Now, why would I be doing that?
Oh, it's a matter of professional courtesy, mate. Anyway, we need to pick up
The desk is here to go.
You're not riding home tonight, are you?
Well, I could always bunk in one of the cells.
It's not really the weather for it. Listen, chuck that in the back of the car. I'll get changed, give you a ride home.
Thanks. It's a nasty cough. You should see a doctor about it.
The pathologist report and Rachel Freeman's in. She died of a combination of respiratory and cardiac failure.
In other words, she stopped breathing. Thanks for that.
Oh, it's all right. All part of the service.
Been out of your way, though.
No, I've just popped over with the death certificate.
I'll drop it by the station tomorrow. Could have phoned me.
Hey, but I'm just on my way to the pub, so it's not out of the way.
Well, if you're going to the pub, how about a beer?
Pardon?
I said, would you like me to buy you a beer?
Yeah, seriously, Anna, go.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the first time in ages Sam's gone down without a fuss. I mean, what if he wakes up and starts crying?
Hey, Clancy and I'll take care of him, won't we, mate?
Yeah, don't cry. We'll look after him real good.
Of course we will. And you remember what Zoe said about you getting some relaxation? You said yourself you haven't seen these people for years.
Yeah, but I mean, getting to St David's in all this rain...
You can use the car. You'll be right. A few drops of rain never hurt anybody.
Well, your mum must be happy to have you home then. It's kind of hard to accept, isn't it, Maggie, when your folks get sick? Mum was always such a tough old chook. Well, you'd have to be, wouldn't you, with how many of you? 8? 9. Oh, damn it. The water must have gotten to the engine. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a... No, it's a trick my mum taught me. Whenever you're packing death, you sing a song. It always helps. Oh, go ahead then. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm, you've got to join in. What? On that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O, with a... and,
Whack, whack.
There, everywhere.
You here by yourself? Yeah?
Yeah? Well, what are you doing here?
Just looking for a bit of paper. There's a little bit of work. Just minding the station.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just working back late. No war against that, is it?
No, this is the first time for everything. Yeah.
It's a nasty night.
Yes.
Floods.
Yes, I've a bit of a cold from bad weather.
Yes, you sound terrible, mate. You want to get home.
Well, I'm off to the pub.
Yeah.
Nick, let me know if there's any riverboat cruises down Penhope Road, eh?
Yeah, it's all right, mate.
Yeah. Look after yourself, mate.
Yes, mate, you too.
Oh, shocking weather, eh, Chrissy?
I know, it's great for business as usual.
Yeah.
PJ, always in time for your
Good
shower.
night have you drinking alone, old son.
Love you.
Hey, Doctor, don't see you at the pub much.
Yeah, not much of a bar fly, I'm afraid.
Yeah, what brings you out tonight?
Oh, you know, shelter from the storm. Did you bring your big friend with you? Nick said he might be popping in for a drink.
No, Nick is manning the phones tonight.
Oh, that's a pity. I was going to buy him a beer.
Oh, well, me and PJ never knock back a beer, do we, mate?
All right, you're on.
It's fun, Dad and Gordon. It's like someone's birthday.
Not frightened of storms, are you, Clancy?
Mum did a God playing skiddled in heaven. That 10-pin bowling.
Yeah, I know.
The dogs understand about God, Dad and Gordon.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I wish it'd ease off a bit, though. I don't think Sam's enjoying it too much. I'm too old for this. Oh, he's burning up.
What's the matter with Dan?
I don't know. I think he's a bit sick, mate. I think I might have to take him to the hospital.
Maybe he's too hot.
Well, he's got a fever, that's for sure.
I had a fever when I had little Mum told me. She said if she'd known to wash my head with cool water, my brain wouldn't have got too hot. Maybe if we wash down with some cool water, his brain won't get hurt like mine did.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, look, you take them for me, will you, mate? I'll let your hands. That's what. Come. You go to Clancy. There you go. That's all right. You'll be right. I'll go and get some water, I suppose.
Hi, Dad, I'm home. Is Sam all right? I couldn't get home.
Oh, what time is it?
Oh, it's just gone 7. What the hell happened in here?
Oh, where have you been?
The storm blocked the roads. I couldn't get home. If I don't feed Sam soon, I'm going to burst.
Oh, we had a bit of a problem with old Sam during the night.
Why, what happened?
Oh, nothing, no, it's all right, don't worry. He's all right now, thanks to Clancy. I'll just go and put the kettle on.
Clancy? What happened?
Hello, the Crawdon. Did you have a good time?
Nick, mate.
Yes, mate.
Did you catch any looters last night?
No looters, mate. But there was a break-in at Anderson's Electrical. There you go.
Actually, I ran into a friend of yours at the pub last night.
Did you now? Good for you.
Yeah, you knock back a free beer, mate?
Well, it all depends on who's buying.
It's quite an attractive woman, though.
Yeah? Well, she's got a brain, so she's too good for you.
Actually, mate, went back to her house and it's a cosy little place she's got. You know, cracked a few beers.
What you saw inside, did you?
Oh, mate, they'd be telling.
How many bedrooms?
Oh, just the one.
What would you say Clancy's mental age is?
Oh, I don't know, 8 or 9.
Right, well, you get some really bright 9-year-olds and you get some really dumb...
Okay, what are you getting at?
Well, I think he's a lot brighter than we've given him credit for.
Even so, a place in a community residential unit, it could take months to organise.
Not if we were to turn his own home into one.
Well, that's certainly a creative option.
Well, why not do it?
And you don't mind sharing the house with other people?
No, I get too lonely here without my mum.
How'd you go?
Well, I'd say you're looking at Mount Thomas's first community residential unit.
Well, I reckon you'll need a housewarming present then.
What's in the box, Constable Dash?
Come and have a look, Clancy.
Wow. Thank you, Constable Dash. Thank you, Dean and Nick.
That's all right, mate. Go on, pick him up. He's all yours.
Is that one a bitch, Dean and Nick?
No, mate, he's a dog.
Then I'm gonna call him Anna. Yeah.